Hey friends, and welcome back to English Podcast for Listening and Speaking. It's so good to have you here with me today. Today, we're diving into a topic I know many of you are eager to explore. 50 plus most common American phrases for daily conversation. This episode is crafted to gently guide you through the beautiful nuances of everyday American English, aiming to boost your listening comprehension, enhance your speaking confidence, and ultimately, elevate your fluency so conversations feel truly effortless. Our journey together here is all about learning English in a way that feels calm, reflective, and rich with real-life stories. We'll take our time, letting each phrase settle in, understanding not just what it means, but how it feels to use it naturally. It's about building a deeper connection with the language, one phrase at a time. If you find that this episode resonates with you, or if it helps you feel a little more confident, I would truly love it if you considered liking this episode, subscribing, or even leaving a kind comment below sharing a topic you'd love for us to discuss next. Your gentle engagement truly helps us continue creating this space for learning. And please, stay with me until the very end of our time together today. We're going to uncover many essential phrases that are truly the heart of natural American conversations. These aren't just words, they're the expressions that make interactions feel authentic and genuinely human. Understanding and using these natural phrases is incredibly important, far beyond what any textbook might teach you. I promise clear examples and delightful practice exercises will make these phrases stick, inviting you to immerse yourself and make them your own. Let's begin this calming exploration. So, why are these everyday phrases so incredibly important? Well, imagine trying to build a beautiful, intricate wall with only individual bricks, perfectly shaped, but without any mortar to hold them together. That's a bit like trying to have a natural conversation using only formal grammar and dictionary words. While grammar gives us the structure, it's these common, flexible phrases that truly connect our thoughts and feelings, making our speech flow naturally, just like that strong, unseen mortar. Real conversations, the kind we have every single day with friends, family, or even a barista at a coffee shop, aren't always about perfect sentence structure. They thrive on spontaneity, on shorthand expressions, and on little verbal cues that convey so much more than their individual words might suggest. These phrases are the heartbeats of casual American English. Think about it this way. When you meet someone you know, would you typically ask, "How are you doing today?" Or would you more often hear, or perhaps even say, "What's up?" Both are greetings, of course, and both are perfectly valid. But, "What's up?" carries a different kind of warmth, a more casual, relaxed, and almost playful energy. It's concise, it's common, and it immediately signals a friendly, informal connection. "How are you doing?" is perfectly fine, but "What's up?" feels like you're already part of the everyday rhythm of American conversation. Mastering these phrases allows you to sound less like someone reciting from a textbook and more like someone genuinely living the language. It helps you blend in, to feel comfortable, and to truly connect on a deeper level. It's about understanding the unspoken rules, the emotional undertones, and the shared cultural understanding that comes with using these expressions. It's about sounding like yourself, but in English. Now that we've truly felt the importance of these everyday phrases, let's gently begin our exploration of them. We're going to approach this in a very thoughtful and structured way. In the upcoming segments of our time together, we will carefully unpack different categories of these common American phrases. For each one, I will share its precise meaning and offer simple, clear definitions. We'll then lovingly place them into real-life scenarios, helping you visualize exactly when and where you might naturally encounter or use them. And, to help these phrases truly sink in and become a part of your own voice, we'll engage in guided practice. This will involve gentle mini-stories, peaceful sample dialogues, and even some reflective prompts for you to quietly practice speaking or writing. Our goal is to make these phrases feel completely comfortable and intuitive, ready for your everyday conversations. We're now ready to explore our first category of phrases, those gentle words we use to break the ice, to begin a casual conversation. These are the soft knocks on the door of connection. One of the most common and beautifully simple is, "What's up?" It's a warm, informal way to say, "Hello," or, "How are you?" You'll hear it whispered between friends, or lightly exchanged with someone you see often, perhaps in the quiet aisle of a grocery store, or as you pass a neighbor on a peaceful morning walk. It often doesn't even need a long answer, just a gentle nod, or perhaps a soft, "Not much, just chilling." Another lovely phrase for starting a chat is, "How's it going?" This one invites a slightly more reflective response, perhaps about how your day is unfolding. It's perfect when you stop for a moment to truly connect, maybe with a barista while waiting for your coffee, or in a quiet online chat with a colleague. A very common and calm response is, "Not bad, and you?" or simply, "Good, thanks." How about you? Let's gently try a few silent practices. Imagine this. You're at the bookstore, and you softly bump into an old acquaintance. You. "Hey, what's up?" Them. "Oh, not much. Just browsing." You? Or perhaps you're catching up with a friend over a peaceful cup of tea. You. "How's it going?" Friend. "It's going well, thanks. Just enjoying the quiet." And you? These phrases are like soft keys, opening little moments of connection throughout your day. They are used everywhere. In local shops, on a calm bus ride, or when sending a quick message to a friend online. Allow them to settle into your mind, ready for when you feel inclined to use them. Sometimes, life feels like a gentle river, flowing smoothly, and other times, it's like we're navigating through a bustling stream, full of gentle eddies and currents. When our plate feels a little too full, and our schedule is brimming, we have beautiful, natural ways to express that feeling in American English. Two phrases that beautifully capture this gentle rush are, "I'm swamped," and, "Got a lot on my plate." "I'm swamped" paints a picture of being submerged, like a little boat gently overwhelmed by calm waters. It means you're incredibly busy, perhaps with so many tasks that you feel completely immersed in them. It's a soft way to say you're tied up, unable to take on anything more at this moment. Then there's, "Got a lot on my plate." Imagine your plate at a lovely dinner, not just with a main course, but with a delightful array of side dishes, perhaps a little too much to finish comfortably. This phrase means you have many responsibilities, tasks, or commitments occupying your time and energy. It suggests a gentle weight, a fullness of your day. Let's imagine a serene office setting, perhaps a quiet Monday morning, and listen to a gentle exchange. Person A. "Hey there, how was your weekend? Ready for the week?" Person B. "It was peaceful, thanks. But oh, I'm swamped this morning. So many emails to catch up on." Person A. "Ah, I hear you. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate already. Let me know if you need a quiet moment." Person B. "Thanks, I appreciate that. Just trying to gently wade through it all." These phrases allow us to softly communicate our busy moments without sounding stressed or overwhelmed, simply stating a gentle reality. They invite understanding and sometimes, even offer of help, creating a gentle bridge between conversations. Now, let's gently shift our focus from being busy to the lovely act of connecting with others, of making plans and sharing moments. It's in these invitations that American English truly embraces a relaxed, friendly spirit. Two beautiful phrases that help us reach out and respond are, "Want to grab lunch?" and I'm down. Want to grab lunch? Is a wonderfully casual way to suggest meeting up, not just for lunch, but for coffee, a quick bite, or anything brief and friendly. Notice the gentle shortening, the want to, becoming wanna, in soft, everyday speech, though we write it as want to. It's an open, unpressured invitation, spoken with a light, easy tone. It's like offering a warm, soft hand, saying, would you like to share a meal, or a moment, with me? And then, if that invitation feels just right, we have, I'm down. This phrase is like a gentle, enthusiastic nod of agreement. It means, yes, I'm willing, or, that sounds good to me. It's a relaxed, positive affirmation, showing you're happy to participate. It's much softer and more personal than a simple, okay, or, yes. Imagine a quiet moment as you're typing a text message to a friend, perhaps after a long day, feeling that gentle pull to connect. Let's softly read this exchange. You, hey, are you free tomorrow afternoon? Want to grab coffee? Friend. Oh, that sounds lovely. Yes, I'm down. What time works for you? You. Maybe around 3? Or if earlier is better, I'm flexible. Friend. 3 is perfect. Looking forward to it. These phrases help us weave gentle threads of connection throughout our day, making our conversations flow with warmth and ease. They invite a relaxed back and forth, truly reflecting the soft, natural rhythm of friendship. Now, let's gently glide into the rhythm of our daily lives, where sometimes, things don't go exactly as planned, or sometimes, they just simply are. We have a few beautiful phrases that help us describe these moments with a gentle, understanding touch. First, running behind. This phrase is like a soft sigh, acknowledging that time is slipping a little faster than we hoped. It simply means you're late, or you won't be on time. It's a very common, gentle way to explain a slight delay without much fuss. Then, there's, no worries. Oh, no worries, is like a warm, comforting blanket in conversation. It means, it's okay, don't apologize, or, it's not a problem at all. It's incredibly versatile and shows an easygoing, understanding spirit. And finally, chilling. This phrase whispers of relaxation and calm. To be chilling means you are relaxing, doing nothing strenuous, just taking it easy. It paints a picture of peaceful, unhurried ease. Let's imagine a gentle scene, a text exchange between two friends, where one is a little delayed, and the other is just enjoying a quiet moment. Friend 1. Hey, I'm so sorry, I'm running behind a bit. Traffic is unexpectedly heavy. Friend 2. Oh, no worries at all. Take your time. I'm just chilling here at the cafe, enjoying the quiet. Friend 1. Okay, thanks for understanding. I'll be there as soon as I can. Friend 2. Sounds good. See you when you get here. These phrases allow us to navigate the gentle ebbs and flows of everyday life, offering understanding and expressing our state with a serene, accepting tone. They help us maintain that soft, easy flow in our conversations, even when small delays or simple relaxation enters the picture. Sometimes in our conversations, we need a brief moment. Perhaps we're in the middle of something, or we need just a tiny bit of time to gather our thoughts or finish a small task. For these gentle pauses, American English offers a couple of beautiful, simple phrases. First, there's, hang on a sec. This phrase is like a soft, quick tap on the shoulder, asking for just a moment of patience. Sec is a shortened, relaxed way of saying, second, so you're literally asking someone to wait for just a moment. It's very common, very friendly, and often used in casual settings, whether you're with friends or even in a relaxed work environment. Then, we have, give me a minute. This phrase is similar, also asking for a brief pause, but it might suggest needing a tiny bit more time than just a sec. It's equally gentle and widely used, fitting comfortably into both home and work settings when you need to quickly wrap up something or prepare your response. Let's gently practice these. Imagine you're at home, maybe cooking, and a family member asks you a question. Or perhaps you're at work, at your desk, and a colleague needs your attention. Scenario 1. At home, in the kitchen. What do you want for dinner tonight, dear? Family member. Hang on a sec. I'm just checking something on my phone. I'll be right there. Or, in a work setting, at your desk. Colleague. Excuse me, do you have a moment to look at this report? Of course, just give me a minute to finish sending this email. I'll be right over. These phrases are like tiny breathers in our conversations, allowing us to manage our time and attention with grace and politeness, keeping the flow of connection smooth and calm. Life is full of little bumps and small mishaps, isn't it? Sometimes, someone makes a tiny mistake, or something gets delayed. And in American English, we have such gentle, reassuring ways to let people know that it's truly okay, that there's no need for stress or concern. These phrases are like soft words of comfort, easing any potential tension. One of these beautiful phrases is, no big deal. Imagine someone accidentally bumps into you lightly, or they forget a small detail they promised. Instead of making them feel bad, you can simply say, no big deal. It means exactly what it sounds like. It's not important, it's not a problem, don't worry about it. It instantly communicates a sense of ease and forgiveness, letting the other person know that the minor issue is truly insignificant. Closely related, and equally comforting, is, no worries. This phrase is incredibly versatile and warm. If someone apologizes for being a few minutes late, or for a slight misunderstanding, you can respond with, no worries. It's a gentle way of saying, it's fine, don't trouble yourself. Everything is all right. It's often used to reassure someone that their minor delay or mistake hasn't caused any trouble, fostering a calm and friendly atmosphere. Both, no big deal, and, no worries, are wonderful tools for creating smooth, compassionate interactions. Now, let's talk about a phrase that expresses a really strong, positive agreement. It's like saying, absolutely, or, of course, with a bit of a friendly, American twist. This phrase is, you bet. Imagine someone thanks you for helping them with something. Instead of just, you're welcome, you can say, you bet. It adds this wonderful layer of enthusiasm and warmth, almost like saying, it was my pleasure, and I'd do it again in a heartbeat. It conveys a genuine willingness and a friendly spirit. You bet is also perfect when you're agreeing to plans. If a friend asks, are you coming to the picnic on Saturday? And you're really excited to go, you can respond with a cheerful, you bet. It tells them not just that you're coming, but that you're genuinely looking forward to it. Or, perhaps you're at a restaurant, and the server asks if you'd like dessert, and you definitely do. You can reply, oh, you bet. It's a very natural and common way to show strong, positive affirmation in everyday conversations. It brings a lot of positive energy to the interaction. Now, let's gently shift our focus to phrases that truly connect us on a deeper level. These are expressions of empathy and understanding, showing someone that you're not just listening, but truly hearing them and relating to their experience. They build a bridge between hearts in conversation. The first one is, I hear you. This doesn't mean you literally heard the words with your ears, but that you understand what someone is saying, perhaps their frustration, their point of view, or their feelings, even if you don't agree. It's a way to acknowledge their perspective and make them feel seen. For example, if a friend says, I'm just so tired of this long commute every day, You might respond softly, I hear you. That sounds really draining. It shows you're absorbing their sentiment. Closely related, and often used interchangeably, is, I feel you. This phrase takes that understanding a step further, implying a deeper emotional resonance. It suggests you can relate to their feelings, perhaps because you've been in a similar situation, or you can simply empathize deeply with their emotional state. If someone shares a difficult experience, saying, I feel you, communicates a profound sense of shared humanity and compassion. And then we have, it's all good. This is a beautiful phrase for reassurance, for letting someone know that a mistake, a delay, or a minor problem is truly not an issue. If someone apologizes for being a few minutes late, you can respond with a warm, it's all good, don't worry about it. It creates a sense of peace and forgiveness, smoothing over any small bumps in the conversation. These phrases truly help us foster deeper, more meaningful connections. Now, let's explore phrases that give us the gentle power of choice and opinion. These are wonderful ways to express what we prefer, what we agree to, or even what we gracefully decline, always keeping the conversation flowing smoothly and respectfully. First up, it's up to you. This is a phrase we use when we want to give someone else the power to decide, showing flexibility and trust in their judgment. Imagine you're with a friend, trying to pick a restaurant for dinner. You might say, I'm fine with Italian or Mexican, it's really up to you. It's a way of saying, I don't have a strong preference, so you can make the call. It creates a very relaxed and accommodating atmosphere. Then we have, I'm good. This little phrase is incredibly versatile. It can mean, I'm okay, or, I'm doing well, if someone asks how you are. But more commonly in conversational American English, it's a polite way to decline something, especially an offer. If someone offers you a second cup of coffee, and you don't want one, instead of just saying, no, you can gently say, oh, I'm good, thanks. It sounds much softer and appreciative, implying, I've had enough, or, I don't need that right now. Next, a phrase that exudes certainty and agreement, for sure. This is a very common and casual way to say, definitely, absolutely, or, yes. If a friend asks, are you coming to the park tomorrow? You can enthusiastically respond, for sure. It can also be used to acknowledge something someone said, like, it's been a long day. You might agree with a soft, for sure. It adds a very natural, almost emphatic confirmation to your words. And finally, to express a mild disagreement or a gentle decline when something isn't quite right for you, we have, not really. This is a nuanced way to say, no, or, not exactly. If someone asks, are you still feeling tired? And you're only slightly better, you might say, not really, still a bit tired. Or if they ask, do you like spicy food? And you prefer mild, you could softly respond, not really. It's a polite way to offer a subtle negative opinion without being abrupt. These phrases help us navigate choices and opinions with grace and clarity. Now, let's explore some phrases we use when life throws us a little curveball, when we're surprised, or when we want to express understanding and playful intent. These phrases truly add color and emotion to our daily conversations. First up, no way. This is a wonderful expression of surprise or disbelief. It can be used for both good news and bad, or just something truly unexpected. Imagine a friend tells you, I just won tickets to see your favorite band. Your excited response might be, no way. That's incredible. Or, if someone shares something unbelievable, like, I saw a cow walking down Main Street, you might exclaim, no way. It really conveys that sense of shock or astonishment. Then we have, that makes sense. This phrase is used when something clicks into place for you, when you finally understand a situation or explanation. If a friend is explaining why they were late, and they say, "The bus broke down," you might nod gently and say, "Ah, that makes sense." It shows you're following along and comprehending their words, bringing clarity to the conversation. Next, a phrase of enthusiastic agreement. I'm in. This is a casual, warm way to say, I agree to participate, or, I want to join. If your friends are planning a trip to the beach and ask, want to come with us this weekend? You can reply with excitement, I'm in. It's short, sweet, and shows your eagerness to be part of the plan. And finally, to add a touch of humor and lightness, we use, just messing with you. This is said after you've made a joke, a light-hearted tease, or a playful, untrue statement, to ensure the other person knows you weren't serious. For instance, if you playfully tell a friend, you owe me $1 million for that coffee, you'd quickly follow it up with a soft, just messing with you, to let them know it was a jest. It helps keep interactions friendly and fun, preventing any misunderstanding of your playful words. Sometimes, in our daily chats, we find ourselves in situations where we don't have a definitive answer, or things are still up in the air. This is perfectly normal, and American English has some gentle, helpful phrases for expressing this kind of uncertainty or flexibility. These phrases allow us to be honest about not knowing, while still keeping the conversation flowing smoothly. Let's start with a very common one. I'm not sure. This phrase is simple, direct, and incredibly useful when you genuinely don't know something or don't have a firm opinion. Imagine a friend asks, "Are we meeting at 7 or 8 tonight?" And you might reply softly, "I'm not sure. I need to check my calendar." It's a polite way to say you don't have the information right now, or that you haven't made a decision yet. It signals that you're still processing or awaiting details. Next, we have, it depends. This phrase is wonderful for situations where the answer isn't a simple yes or no, but rather conditional on various factors. For example, if someone asks, "Will you come to the park tomorrow?" You might muse, "It depends on the weather," or, "It depends if I finish my work." This phrase acknowledges that there are variables at play, and your decision or the outcome is connected to those variables. It creates space for flexibility and understanding. And finally, a truly collaborative phrase. Let me know. This is an open invitation for the other person to provide you with information or an update whenever they have it. It's a gentle way to say, "Please tell me when you have news." For instance, after discussing plans, you might say, "I'll be free after 6, so let me know what time works best for you." Or, if you're waiting for a friend to decide on a restaurant, you could say, "Just let me know where you want to go." It places the ball in their court, showing trust and ease in communication. Now, let's shift our focus to phrases that show you're taking initiative, that you're responsible, and that you're ready to act. These phrases are like little signals that say, "I've got this," or, "I understand, and I'm on it." They convey a sense of calm readiness, and they're incredibly common in everyday American conversation, whether you're at home, at work, or just chatting with friends. First up, we have, "I'm on it." This phrase is a beautiful way to say you've understood a request or a task, and you're already in the process of dealing with it, or you will be very soon. It's a quiet assurance, a gentle promise of action. Imagine your partner says, "Could you pick up some milk on your way home?" You could simply and calmly reply, "I'm on it." It shows proactive behavior without needing a long explanation. Or, if a colleague asks, "Did you remember to send that email?" You might softly say, "Yes, I'm on it." It's almost done. It speaks volumes about your reliability. Next, a phrase that's short, sweet, and packed with understanding. Gotcha. This is a very casual and friendly way to say, "I understand," or, "I hear you clearly." It's often used as a confirmation that you've processed the information given to you, and you're ready to proceed. If someone is explaining a new plan to you, and they finish, you can nod gently and say, "Gotcha." It signifies that the message has landed and been accepted. Or, if a friend tells you their new address, you can say, "Gotcha, I'll update it in my phone." It's a very natural and relaxed way to confirm comprehension. And finally, a phrase that beautifully concludes a period of work or activity. Let's call it a day. This isn't just about finishing work. It's a polite, collaborative way to suggest that it's time to stop whatever you're doing for the day. It implies a collective decision to wrap things up, signaling a transition from activity to rest. After a long study session with a friend, you might lean back and gently suggest, "Well, I think we've covered enough for today. Let's call it a day." Or, at the end of a busy shift, a coworker might say, "It's been productive. Let's call it a day." It's a way of acknowledging completion and moving on, calmly and collectively. Now, let's explore phrases that act like gentle bridges in our conversations, helping us move from one thought to another or subtly check if our listener is still with us. These are the quiet connectors that make dialogue flow smoothly, like a calm river guiding us along. First, consider, "You know what I mean?" This beautiful phrase isn't just a question, it's an invitation for connection, a soft way to check for understanding, or to suggest that what you're saying might be difficult to put into exact words, but the feeling or idea is shared. It creates a quiet moment of shared recognition. For example, after describing a peaceful sunset, you might softly add, "It was just so calming, like the whole world paused. You know what I mean?" It asks for an unspoken nod of empathy, a shared sense of the moment. Or, if you're trying to explain a complex feeling about a new experience, you could say, "It felt a bit strange, in a good way. You know what I mean?" It builds a subtle bridge between your thoughts and your listeners. Then there's, "by the way." This phrase is like a gentle tap on the shoulder, introducing a new piece of information that might be slightly off topic, or something you just remembered. It allows you to smoothly shift the conversation without abruptness. Imagine you're talking about your weekend plans, and you suddenly remember something important. You could calmly interject, "By the way, did you remember to RSVP for the party next week?" Or, if you're discussing a book you both read, and something else comes to mind, you might softly add, "That reminds me, by the way, I saw that movie adaptation last night." It's a graceful way to transition, keeping the conversation flowing effortlessly, like a quiet stream finding its new path. As we gently move through our conversations, sometimes we want to infuse a little positivity, a touch of humor, or offer a soft, reassuring conclusion. These next phrases are perfect for that, like little rays of sunshine that brighten up our dialogue. Let's begin with, "It's all good." This phrase is a beautiful way to express acceptance, forgiveness, or to reassure someone that there's no problem, no need to worry. It carries a calm, forgiving energy. If someone apologizes for a small mistake, you can softly respond, "No worries at all, it's all good." Or if plans change slightly, you might say, "The restaurant closed, but it's all good, we can find another place." It creates a peaceful space where minor issues simply fade away. Next, we have, "That's a good one." This is a lovely phrase for acknowledging something funny or clever that someone has said, often in response to a joke, a witty comment, or a playful observation. It's a gentle way to share a laugh. If a friend tells a funny story or makes a clever remark that brings a smile to your face, you can softly chuckle and say, "Oh, that's a good one." It's a quiet appreciation for humor shared. Then there's the thoughtful phrase, "Better safe than sorry." This one speaks to caution and foresight, suggesting that it's wiser to take precautions, even if they seem unnecessary, to avoid potential problems later. It's a gentle piece of advice or a justification for a careful decision. Imagine you're deciding whether to bring an umbrella on a cloudy day, even if it's not raining yet. You might muse, "I'll take the umbrella, better safe than sorry, right?" Or if someone is hesitant about double-checking their work, you could calmly advise, "It's a big presentation, better safe than sorry, and review it one more time." Finally, we arrive at, "You never know." This phrase embraces uncertainty with a touch of hopeful possibility or resigned acceptance. It's perfect when discussing future outcomes that are unpredictable, suggesting that anything could happen. If someone expresses doubt about a new opportunity, you might softly encourage them, "Go for it, you never know what might come of it." Or if you're discussing the weather and it looks like it might rain later, you could muse, "The sun's out now, but you never know, it might rain later." It leaves a gentle space for the unexpected, reminding us that life holds many surprises. Hello, dear listener. It's time to gently bring these beautiful phrases to life, weaving them into stories, like threads in a warm, cozy blanket. As you listen, imagine yourself in these moments, perhaps even whispering the words along with me. This is where the magic truly happens, transforming words into living, breathing conversation. Let's begin with a casual catch-up scenario between friends. Imagine you are meeting Alex after a little while. "Alex. Hey there, how's it going?" "You. Not bad, thanks. Just chilling. I was running a little behind, but I'm here now." "No big deal, right?" "Alex. No worries at all. I was just enjoying the quiet." "What's up? Want to grab lunch?" "You. I'm down. For sure. What kind of food are you in the mood for?" "It's up to you." "Alex. I'm good with anything. How about that new burger place? By the way, I saw a hilarious video this morning." "That's a good one." "You. Oh, no way. Tell me about it. You're just messing with me, right? It sounds too good to be true." "Alex. Haha, I am just messing with you about that one. But the burger place is real. You never know, it might be our new favorite spot." "You. Sounds good. I'm in. Let me know when you're ready to head over." Did you feel how those simple phrases flowed together, creating a natural, unforced dialogue? We heard, "How's it going? Not bad. Chilling. Running behind. No big deal. No worries. What's up? Want to grab lunch? I'm down. For sure. It's up to you. I'm good. By the way. That's a good one. No way. Just messing with you. You never know. Sounds good. I'm in. And, let me know." So many useful expressions in just one short exchange. Now, let's transition to a slightly different setting, perhaps at work. Imagine you're trying to quickly ask your colleague, Maria, about something, but she's quite busy. "You. Maria, quick question about the report." "Maria. Oh, hang on a sec, will you? I'm swamped right now, I've got a lot on my plate. Give me a minute to finish this, okay?" "You. No worries at all, Maria. I hear you. It's all good. I just needed a quick confirmation. Is it okay if I email you the details, and you can get back to me when you have a moment?" "Maria. That makes sense. Yes, please, just send it over. I'm on it as soon as I can. It depends on how quickly I wrap this up, but I'll let you know." "You. Gotcha. No big deal if it takes a bit. Just thought I'd ask. Better safe than sorry to get it clarified early." "Maria. You bet. Thanks for understanding." "You. No problem. Let's call it a day once this is done. You know what I mean?" "Maria. Definitely. Sounds good to me." Here, we gently used, "Hang on a sec. I'm swamped. Got a lot on my plate. Give me a minute. No worries. I hear you. It's all good. That makes sense. I'm on it. It depends. Let me know. Gotcha. No big deal. Better safe than sorry. You bet. Let's call it a day. You know what I mean, and, sounds good. See how they help navigate a busy moment with politeness and understanding. Now, here's your gentle invitation. Take these stories, or any phrases we've learned, and create your very own. Imagine a simple conversation, with a friend, a family member, or just a little dialogue in your mind. Try rewriting one of these scenes, perhaps changing the characters or the situation, but keeping the core phrases. Or, if you feel inspired, tell a mini story about your own day, using 2 or 3 phrases naturally. You can even speak them aloud to yourself, just to feel the rhythm of them on your tongue. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, but connection. It's about feeling comfortable and confident, letting these phrases become a natural part of your unique voice. This quiet practice, this gentle repetition, is how fluency truly takes root. Take a moment, breathe, and let your imagination play with these words. Every step, every phrase, brings you closer. Now, let's gently move beyond the familiar and explore a few more phrases that truly add a layer of naturalness to your American English. These are the gems that native speakers use all the time, often without even thinking. They'll help you sound even more connected and authentic in your conversations. First, we have, fingers crossed. This phrase is full of gentle hope and anticipation. It means you are wishing for good luck or a positive outcome for something. You might say it quietly to yourself, or to a friend. For example, if you're waiting for important news, you could tell a friend, I have my job interview results coming tomorrow. Fingers crossed. It carries a soft, optimistic tone, like a quiet wish sent out into the world. Next, consider, out of the blue. This phrase describes something that happens completely unexpectedly, without any warning. Imagine a sudden surprise. You could say, my old friend called me out of the blue last night. I hadn't heard from them in years. It evokes a sense of mild surprise, almost like something appearing from nowhere in a clear sky. Then there's, hit me up. This is a very casual and friendly way to say, contact me, or, call me, or, text me. It's perfect for making informal plans. If you're arranging to meet, you might say, let's grab coffee sometime next week. Hit me up when you're free. It feels relaxed and open, inviting connection. Another useful phrase is, rain check. This one is so polite and helpful when you can't make it to an event or an invitation, but you genuinely want to reschedule. It literally comes from baseball, where a rain check is a ticket for a rescheduled game due to rain. In daily life, it means, not right now, but let's do it another time. If a friend asks you to dinner but you're busy, you could say, I'd love to, but I'm swamped tonight. Can I take a rain check? It shows you appreciate the invitation and are keen to connect later. Finally, we have, I'll get back to you. This phrase is often used when you don't have an immediate answer to a question or a request, and you need a little time to find the information or consider something. It's reassuring, letting the other person know you haven't forgotten them. For instance, if someone asks you about a detail you don't recall, you might say, that's a good question. I'll get back to you on that after I check my notes. It's a promise to respond later, keeping the conversation gentle and organized. These phrases, fingers crossed, out of the blue, hit me up, rain check, and I'll get back to you, are wonderful additions to your vocabulary. They might feel a bit different from the ones we practiced earlier, as they carry more nuanced tones and specific contexts. To practice, try a gentle mental exercise. Imagine receiving an unexpected message from an old friend. How would you describe it using, out of the blue? Or, picture yourself making casual plans for the weekend and wanting to tell a friend to contact you later. How would you use, "hit me up"? What if you couldn't make it, but wanted to reschedule? How would "rain check" fit in? Let these phrases settle into your mind like soft whispers, ready to emerge naturally when the moment feels right. They are invitations to deeper, more authentic connection in your English conversations. And so, we've gently journeyed through a garden of common American phrases, discovering how each one, like a small, precious bloom, adds unique color and fragrance to our conversations. We started with those simple greetings, "What's up?" and "How's it going?" breaking the ice with a natural warmth. Then, we explored how to share our feelings and our busy lives, perhaps saying, "I'm swamped," or admitting, "I've got a lot on my plate." We learned the gentle art of making plans, with phrases like, "Want to grab lunch?" and the easygoing, "I'm down." Remember how we navigated daily routines, with a calm, "no worries," when running a little behind, or simply, chilling. We found ways to politely ask for a moment, with a soft, "hang on a sec," and to gracefully accept situations, reminding ourselves, "no big deal." We embraced enthusiastic agreement with, "You bet," and offered heartfelt support with, "I hear you," or, "I feel you." We learned to make choices, saying, "It's up to you," or, "I'm good," and to react to surprises with a quiet, "No way," or a knowing, "That makes sense." And we touched on handling uncertainty with, "I'm not sure," taking charge with, "I'm on it," and smoothly transitioning our thoughts with, "You know what I mean?" Finally, we wrapped up with phrases that bring positivity and a touch of humor, like, "It's all good," and "You never know." Each phrase, a stepping stone to more authentic connection. The true magic of these phrases isn't just knowing their definitions. It's about feeling them, allowing them to settle into your voice and your mind, becoming a natural part of how you express yourself. Like a quiet stream finding its path, consistent practice will guide these words into your daily flow. Listen for them in movies, in songs, in everyday interactions. Try speaking them aloud, even if it's just to yourself, in the quiet of your room. Imagine the scenarios we discussed, and gently whisper the phrases that fit. This isn't about perfection, it's about slow, steady progress, one comfortable phrase at a time. Remember, fluency isn't just about flawless grammar. It's about living the language, breathing it in, and letting it flow out naturally, like a soft, comforting breeze. It's about feeling at home in English, truly connecting with others, and expressing your genuine self. You are on a beautiful journey, and every phrase you embrace brings you closer to that warm, fulfilling connection. Keep practicing, keep listening, and most importantly, keep enjoying the gentle art of language.